This thing is probably working as well. Okay. So the game. Actually, I don't know. Probably it should be full screen. I'm not sure. Is it full screen? No, it's not full screen. OBS only, you know. No, actual OBS captures windowed games as well. But in the first Descendant, you have to be full screen. That's for sure. But yeah. Still, I'm watching intros, you don't see them, not yet. But yeah, today is kinda a big day, I guess. People, you know, getting a teaser for the season 3. And, like, yeah, actually I already see the button to try it out. And obviously, I will try it out. I kinda was debating, you know, should I actually do this to not spoil the stuff? Actually, oh my god, I switched from the full screen to windowed. Despite I could actually minimize the game without, you know, fully going down. Okay. Alright, let's go. So, the big button, you cannot miss that. Not sure if like Schwartz seeing that, but yeah. Also, let me check. Let's see. Be first to ride hover bikes and experience the new Field and Field Colossus. This is the quickest path to Season 3. The loading screen looks sick. But what about the, you know, the actual location? Feels a little bit shaders, you know? Shaders, texture streaming are compiling. Hey Jilly, yo! How's it going? What's up? I'm going into the new location, you know, new season in the game, but it's kind of demo, you know, so it will not be some like full stuff. So let's see. How about you? Well, obviously, we go with the new Descendant. Not bad. Okay, before we'll actually, you know, we'll get into the game. Let me quickly, you know, check the passive and the skills. Using a sieve inflicts a sieve scans. Actually, probably can check on the right side as well. Cast range 40%. Each damage, additional damage. Skill power 100%. Cooldown 0.1 second. Wait, what? 0.1 second cooldown? So that's like full-time buff? Cryptid storage box. The storage box thing is all about like the Enzo is having, right? It's kinda... You open the vaults easier, you get more content from that. Please play TF2 next stream? Yeah, we'll see about it. It all depends on the mood. Actually, tomorrow we're having variety day, so... We'll continue Borderlands 3. I kinda got hooked up. I got hooked up, you know, on Borderlands. I really like looters and shooters. That's my favorite stuff. But yeah, TF2, I was hoping for summer update to kick in, and then I would, you know, like get into the update. But they're not giving us an update. Like, I'm not sure what's up. We're still getting winter boxes. That's weird. That's actually weird. But yeah, TF2, hopefully, you know, still will get new maps. I don't care about cosmetics that much, but like at least new maps. Plus they teased the offshore update, you know, which I think might not be in the casual servers, but community servers. But still. Hopefully I'm wrong. Fires barrage of breach shards, dealing hit enemies with thief. Scan for additional effect. So that's kind of main attack skill. 3 projectiles. Projectile speed increase 0%. There is module actually which will increase the speed. And if you have the scan target, additional damage and burst damage. Burst damage is like Haley, I guess. Explosion damage range 4 meters, 200% increase. She has different range increase, so this skill is having like 300%. Arcade Breach, blah blah blah, spawns into gravity field. The buff arcade reaches this amount of time, weakens adaptive defense. So, cooldown 30 seconds, anti-gravity field. Dude, let me actually probably get into the game. Okay, instantly, you know? There is no seat though. What is this? Enemies? Okay, like before I will go, yes, we need to have quick demo on the skills. Wait a second, is it Korean? The cooldown is super quick. Yeah, I think the voice is actually not English, right? So, cooldown. 2.4 seconds. Ah, wait a second. Sheesh, everything is already maxed out on this demo. Greg's rifle. Oh, that's the new stuff. That's the new stuff. Sprint speed, fire rate, 20%, critical hit chance, rounds per mag. Holy moly. Greg's. I wonder why is the Greg's is, you know, the weapon of choice. So the modules. Well, I know how the Greg's works, but... Right, the second skill. Okay. So I guess this thing will pull enemies in. And you do that. That's actually, you know, quite big range. So, the range 18 meters. And the range tooltips are actually working properly. Like in the current live game, the tooltips with the range are, you know, busting out a little bit. So, cooldown and MP cost max stacks, and movement speed, increased weak point damage, so everyone in that like whirlpool is getting like weak point damage increase, enhancement interval. What's that? Enhancement. Duration? I assume it's like the weak point, right? 15 seconds, okay, that's easy. Interval, anti-gravity field, damage and duration. It's actually lower damage. Probably they chose the module which actually lowers the skill power because of the range. Expendable range 300, Ring of Promise cooldown return. Shield recovery, 20% burst damage. Okay, so basically you can cancel that, right? Movement speed increase 40%. Okay, let me see. Right, and then I cancel it. Yep, and I'm having... Wait a second. So, this thing... Okay, I spent 5 seconds cooldown. No way you can spam that. So it's like movement speed increase like infinitely. And just like deploy cancel, and you're having like full-time movement speed buff. Hey ally, well, welcome. How's it going? Movement speed 1.1000 at all times. And if I will switch to weapon core, sprint speed, well, let's check. Okay, 1280 movement speed. And you can actually, you know, have it like non-stop. Okay, that's probably will be changed, I think. Probably. Yeah, it detonates arcane breach causing cancer. Personal pulls enemies breach and dealing explosive damage. That's probably in combination with this thing, right? So, cooldown 5 seconds, MP burst damage, that's a lot of burst damage. Explosion damage range, 18 meters. So, you cast this thing, and you detonate that. Ah, but you are not getting movement speed. You are actually not getting movement speed for it. So yeah, I will test it on the mobs. Okay, the ultimate. Ultimate, 20 seconds cooldown and peak cost, duration, weak point damage increase 35%. And hit specific targets with a breach shard. Max duration increase 24 seconds. And breach shard, wait a second, breach shard. But this is the breach projection, so it's not a breach shard. Bridge link, graphic reversal, suspicion and insight. Arcade breach. Yeah, it gives... But it's not worth it to use the third one, no? Pulls enemy, deals explosion damage. So basically this one is dealing skill power times almost 2000, and this one is 2100. It has a little bit more damage. But it's like, okay, it's one-time thing, right? But if you detonate, it's probably like... It stays there. Still, I would choose movement speed. Explosion range. Nah, it's not doing any damage over time unless, you know, tooltip is not mentioning that. Alright, alright. So the ultimate is active, but it's not coordinating with the second skill. Hit, receive, scan target with a breach shard. What is breach shard? So it's just increasing the weak point damage and that's it? The breach shard probably this thing. Probably. But I will test it out. So skills more or less are, you know, more or less. Ooh, the bike. I cannot. Wait a sec. My button on the bike is actually my inventory. Can I rebind that? Keyboard. What is bike? Mount, dismount. Let's go with this button. Not available for quest only descendants. Wait a sec. So I cannot use that. Not yet, probably. Okay. So now we detonate that. Some enemy ships. But the thing is, I think the skill power is not being given by the reactor, no? Like, what is this? 10,000 damage. It's like literally nothing. So that's a burst fire scout rifle, right? But it's having such huge spread though. Anything, but does it have like AoE? Nah, maybe it's during the ultimate. I need to check the gun's unique abilities. Okay. Please don't spawn any more mobs. Let me check unique ability. When hitting enemy, grants analyze, converts to degrade at max stacks. When degrade is an effect, fire creates degraded enzymes and hit location. Enemies but like adaptive defense. So, acquired enemy hit or enemy kill. How many stacks? So you need to kill 5 enemies or hit like 1 enemy for 15 times. Range duration 10 seconds, continuous damage 23%. So for the total debuff you will deal 230%, which is not that much. I would say for 10 seconds it's kind of like 2 bullets. 2 bullets for 10 seconds. I don't know about that. Duration 5 seconds, toxin resistance. Final damage multiplier. So far weakened adaptive defense. I think this one is placeholder, no? Adaptive defense probably will like have different resistance, I don't know. But we'll see. Yes, it has like toxic attack, but it also has like toxic force applied. So on the headshot I saw like 800,000 damage, which is quite a lot, and I think it was not a crit. Maybe it's busted a little bit, but let's check this one as well. And holding aim automatically designates targets on the screen. Firing explosive rounds target enemies. Explosive rounds deal additional damage to the cluster sacks, cluster tunnels, assault ships. Have powerful effects on special units such as razor claw and steel pincers. I guess that's for the current content stuff. Target 6, range 5 meters. Wait, what? You can only lock in on the 5-meter radius? Nah, that's probably something else, maybe explosion radius. Explosive rounds, 50, almost 50, well, it's like, okay, 40. And damage in 65, so it's like special units, steel pincers. Deal additional damage to cluster sacks, cluster tunnels, and assault ships. Explosive rounds. But it's not showing. Ah, okay, this one. 1000? Holy crap. Alright. Okay, let me get some movement speed. And on the next pack of enemies we will test the bazooka. Each Volga ship carries Volga soldiers from the Legion of Breach. Strong Volga specialists only light enemies on board. Specialists can be more easily destroyed using clash or aimed shot tag skills or weapons such as Exterminator on ACL3. I think it was mentioned that the weapons will have, you know, some sort of tags. Dude, she holds like... What is this? Is it the weapon which I'm currently holding? Looks like a big ass minigun. Clash or aimed shot tag skills? No, it's a skill tags, not weapon tags. Alright, and... It's not the minigun which was Bunny is holding on the screen. Shoot. I mean, probably for the demo purposes it's like super easy, right? Okay, let me check. Non-attribute tag, but there is no tags, not yet at least, probably, right? I don't see any tags on the tooltips. Right. Acquire weapons. This is the minigun. Sheesh. This weapon looks cool, but it's one of those special weapons like in Sigma Sector, right? That's probably the thing. That looks cool. The weapon is, you know, looking better than the new stuff. So, I didn't miss anything, right? Yeah, I have a feeling this one will be a must-have for the new zone. If there will be like hordes of enemies. But fire rate, right? I think it's like missing fire rate. Breach creatures can appear from the cluster tunnels and have an ability called Adaptive Defense. When repeatedly attacked with the same attribute, the color of the breach creature will change, increasing its defense against that attribute. Strong cluster tunnel and less adaptive defense. The breach creature emerge from it. It can be more easily destroyed using destruction skills or weapons such as Extermination or ACL. Controls the breach creatures and their adaptive defense on the battlefield. The breach has adaptive defense against it. That's the same thing. Destroying the breach cluster sack neutralizes adaptive defense for a passage on the battlefield. And as usual, the new weapons, destroying it much easier. Okay. So this one is having adaptive defense towards which element? Ice? Now it's explosive, right? Or is it just going down? Like offline, I mean. But yeah, I have a feeling like the skill power is not being applied on this skill. Like on the second skill. But movement speed is nice. Movement speed is actually really nice. I have a feeling I have to rebind my IC button. Like if I will be playing her. It has to be accessible, like easier. Because I usually am not using a sieve, and I bind it like it's far away. Okay, let's go with the second weapon. Whoa. That probably means that the stacks got applied from the weapon. Because I saw that special effect on the scope. But CPU goes bananas. I feel it. Like each update, you know? Each update gives you CPU load. But I still have a feeling that scout rifle is causing like some AoE, right? Yeah, that's for sure. You have to, you know, have some like huge AoE again, because most of the descendants are not like equipped for, you know, massive attacks, like huge areas. What's up with this dude? Still pins. Really, he can teleport. He can actually teleport. Right. The third weapon is having like bonus damage against them as well, right? He has weak points. Or nah. So I have to dodge those attacks as well. Okay, let's apply a weak point, but I think weak point with this weapon will not be actually, you know? Will not be having any bonuses, right? But like all the attacks should be a weak point with Nell during the ultimate, I think. Dude, that air support.
I repeat, danger close.
That air support, which actually, you know, causing some FPS drops in Sigma sector. They moved it here. They actually moved it here. Okay, let me actually open the task manager. I think they will be asking feedback after you complete this zone. And for sure I will mention like CPU load. Dude, that's like super unreal. That's like they're having so much CPU load stuff in the game. I mean, like without the mobs it's not terrible, it's like 50-60%. But like even without any combat, I think that's still too much. That's actually still too much, because like when in combat, yeah, you get even higher. So, and I have like really good CPU. i9 like 5 GHz, you know, frequency, so it should be like no issues at all. Plus I changed the thermal paste a couple weeks ago, so that's not a CPU. A little bit optimization could be better. But oh well. Let's check. 60% CPU load. Okay, so it's actually not that much of a difference. It's a little bit worse than in the Sigma sector. But considering, you know, that's like new content, I guess forgivable. What is this alarm? Breach creature. Yeah, good combo. Good combo. No, enemies having lots of CC. That's I noticed. Like the pins are good, you know. Like he's having that attack, like the mini boss attack. And this one is being mini boss. He's having that underground ability. She needs a little bit more movement, I think. Like 40% sprint is fine, but you know. No, it's a weapon. It's not descendants, it's a weapon. Like with this weapon, obviously you will not move that fast. Or I'm, you know, too used too used to some other overpowered descendant. Which can fly, yep. So. Quests. Move in a stable dimension zone. Probably need to change the bind as well for this. Yeah, this minigun is actually really cool. So this thing is giving mobs protection, right? And you have to destroy those things, I guess, which I already did by having huge AoE. So it's like 4 of them. So you destroy those things, and this thing is getting destroyed. I think it actually has own HP as well, but like to fully neutralize it, you have to destroy those things. Okay, 55-ish CPU load. I mean, it's not that terrible, I guess, but I feel, you know, the heat. I feel the heat, and there is no mobs. So, let's see. Oh, the hover bike. Okay, move, shift, move faster, but consuming the boost gauge. Jump, and dismount. Okay, let's see. Let's see how good it is. Yeah, my mission buttons is conflicting with that. And on the spot, what is it? Okay. Let's move it on tab. I don't think I have anything on tab, do I? Okay. That's a Borderlands steering. That's actually a Borderlands steering. And I saw some people already, you know, like saying it's weird. But like, what a coincidence, I'm playing Borderlands now. And I'm having this, you know, steering in the Borderlands. It's so used to me. Like, no issues whatsoever, you know, driving this thing. Yep, that's actually very familiar. So, the boost. Okay. I wonder if it's actually, you know, the max upgraded bike. They mentioned that the bikes will have some sort of customization, you know? You can, like, make it faster or something. So I wonder if it's, you know, the fastest. Because without the boost, Bunny is for sure faster. Maybe, like, even normal Descendants. That's probably the case. The current movement cap for like usual Descendants is 1440. So I think without the boost they're faster. But Bunny is for sure is faster. But like with the boost, yeah, it's probably faster. But you cannot, you know, have like lots of like boost unless it will be upgraded. Okay, let's see. But yeah, overall, I assume it's the boss area, right? But can you actually have a combat on bike? I remember they mentioned, you know, the vehicle combat will be a thing. But yeah, overall, I feel like, I know it's a demo, but I feel like the space around the crater is a little bit empty. Hopefully, you know, when the full zone will be released, which is like in 2 weeks, we'll have lots of stuff. Actually, can you travel, you know? Let's say to that thing. Let's see. I think the bike should be, you know, like hovering over that. It's hover bike, right? Yeah. Nah, you cannot, yeah. So you cannot go there. But yeah, overall, like, I know it's a like desert, a post-apocalyptic desert or something, but feels a little bit empty. A little. Like overall, I hope, you know, there will be some like in between like key point areas, something. But we'll see. Overall, bike feels good. It's actually feeling good. So dismount is fine, no cooldown, you can summon it at any time. But yeah, gladly I'm playing Borderlands, you know, currently. That feels so comfortable, you know, steering that thing. But yeah, like the only maybe like tiny bit complaint, you know, that's it's not going over like little obstacles. Right, Action Sexter, let's go. I assume it's a boss area, right? Will it close? Yes, it will close. Okay, CPU load 100%. Let's go. So, Wall Crusher. Can I actually summon the... Dude, Doggo's actually going with me. Can I actually summon that thing in combat? No, I guess... Actually, yes, you can. Damn it. Probably dodgeable. Easily dodgeable. I wonder if it's, you know, supposed to be defeated currently, because I have a feeling that, like, those weapon upgrades which we're having, like, they might be not, like... That might be not be enough. Ah, well, it's 15 seconds left. No way you can do that. One thing what bamboozles me, since I'm currently playing Descendant, oh no, Descendant, Borderlands, I'm not having Sprint. Yeah, different bike color.
Descendant, do you read me? A powerful void storm is approaching the Axian plains.
To just escape the boss battle. The bike looks different as well. So we'll be having like different bikes, right?
Energy readings are approaching Sigma level. Evacuate to safety before it's too late.
Tornado. Single tornado chasing her. Textures clipping. I see that.
Descendant, this looks like a dimensional breach in progress. I repeat, dimensional breach. Colossus inbound.
Is she talking to herself?
A dimensional breach has opened directly onto the Axiom plane.
That lip bite, what? Grappling hook time. That's I think, you know, that's how it's supposed to be. Like the boss being not like closed in that whatever facility is, it should be like open world. They were teasing so much open world battles to us, but like the new boss is also, you know, being closed in. But it looks super cool if it would be like in, you know, in the middle of the desert as well. Have to pause my music. So it disappeared.
Personnel have withdrawn.
Prepare some gifts for you all. Please log in to check it out and you have to commit a breakthrough update. Additional, please participate, sir. Blood, change your vote. Sharing, blah blah blah. Yes, we will be, you know, sharing. We will be sharing that, but it's actually in separate window. I should be. Go to survey. I wonder if it's, you know, safe to share. But why not, I guess. I don't think they'll be asking me some personal data, right? Prob. Demo survey. Share it, blah blah blah, even more polished and complete. I would say it's not exactly polished, but we'll see. We'll see. So the first Descendant I'm currently playing. This was first time. Well, played before, but haven't played recently. Yes, I'm currently playing. What do you find about breakthrough demo play? Official channels, I guess. In-game banner loading screen through a friend and another user. Development, you know, like Q&A event which they had. That's what I, you know. Other official channels, I don't know. Not the website, but we already know about like the upcoming demo. Game banner, no official website. Yeah, I guess this one. So breakthrough demo play satisfied. What you're looking forward to season 3? Very much. Main story. What's for season content? Yes, and that's the most important. New descendants, I guess yes, but not the most important. New ultimate weapons. Content is top priority. Power bike. I guess. 8-player void intercept battle. Yes. Field content in action planes. I'm thinking, you know, it might be like a Sigma sector. So, you know, not maxed. If future demo plays are held, how likely the participant definitely will play? That's, you know. Okay, after playing the feel free to share any thoughts or suggestions you might have. Alright, so it's time to roast. So what are we starting with? First and most important issue which likely causing current as to being in a place it is performance. Without any actions on screen, idle, the resources engine consumes is abnormally high. For example, CPU load, like example, in my case, 5 gigahertz, 16 cores is 50-60%. In the city can reach 70%. During the combat, even higher. For the demo, that value was closing in 400%, especially Colossus. How do you spell that thing? Colossi? Okay, Colossi with one L. Especially Colossi moment. Not moment. That's probably not a good way to say that. Room, area, arena. How do I make it like a point, but not being too, you know, intrusive? I have a friend who is not playing the game because it causes causes too much load on his system. I'm a streamer as well, and it also not the best combination for such. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm streaming, no, like whatever. I will not be, you know, haggling too much about it. So first and most important issue, which likely causes blah blah blah. No, it's like I will explain it later. First and most important is performance. Without any actions on screen, idle resources engine consumes as abnormally high. For example, CPU load and 5 Hz 16 cores, that's 15-60%. It's about demo, who cares about city? Its vision can reach 70% and during combat and sometimes even higher. For the demo, that value was closing in for, yes, obviously it's a demo. During the boss battle, that value was closing in for 100%, which is causing game slow down dramatically. I was almost, you know, like having that slow motion effect when I play like on ultra settings. even on lowest settings. I have a friend who is not playing because it's got too much system. Okay, so that's hopefully they will read. So the next thing, as for the axiom, it's axiom, right? As for the axiom, it looks promising. However, like non-key areas feels a little bit empty. How do I make it, you know? Like I guess they will understand. That's not like something, you know, non-obvious. For the boss battle. Importance of the new weapons is likely to high because if I had impression if you don't have it, you are going to have not bad time, but dragged gameplay. That point is mostly correlates that. No, not that. That point. This point is mostly correlates with the fact that most descendants are not equipped with AoE. With large AoE. And it will be Bunny, Reina, Ines, Meta all over again. Okay, a smiley face. I'm you know telling in a friendly way. For the boss battle, we had lots of teasing that open world battles will be the case, and cinematic looked super cool. However, having that wall crusher locked in a room feels a little bit anticlimactic. But still looking forward to it. Nah, it's whatever. So, what else? We don't have any access to the quest, so I cannot tell anything about it. That's it, probably. That's probably it. So, let's go. You have completed blah blah blah, so thank you for your participation. So, like the participation, completion, and survey having like 3 rewards for anyone, you know, who will be playing that. Make sure to do all those 3 things. So yeah, that's the maxed out. And now I will be joining mine game, right? Wait a second, there is no thing on the left anymore. Ah, there is. Okay. You can still play again. Overall, it's nice. The more descendants join, the better rewards for everyone. We already did that, I think. It's the one with 1 million, right? Yep, I already did that. This one is still rigged a little bit. Actually, I think one of the rewards is still available. Not the art book. I'm hunting for art book. Where is music? Okay, don't show again. Skin contest. I'm not a modeler and stuff. Actually, not necessary. Rabbit game update. Yeah, I guess we have to check that for science. Just for science. Emote spray beer club. That's actually the first thing. First anniversary, I mean? You cannot check. Okay, let's go into the game. But yeah, overall, it's not bad. It's not bad. I feel like for the demo, obviously, you don't have much content, but hopefully on full release, we'll have a quite much things to do. The main thing, obviously, I'm looking for is the content, story and stuff. So yeah. Nell is also not bad, but I have a feeling like a little bit, you know, a little bit clunky combination, rotation. Like you cast the second skill, you cast it again, you get movement speed, that's cool. However, the damage wise, you cast the second skill second time, you get the movement speed plus damage. You cast the third skill, and I have a feeling that they haven't, you know, included into tooltip some stuff. So yeah. That feels a little bit like confusing, I would say. But oh well. Ultimate, it's too basic, I think. Like, okay, you get all the weak point damage and stuff, but maybe could be more, maybe. Though with some AoE weapons like grenade launchers, rocket launchers and such, that's probably good. So let me see. Plus rocket launchers. I think rocket launchers actually received, like one of them at least, received the weak point damage. So, you know, maybe it will be nice. And what I'm going for? I'm going for a Colossi. I saw the smiley face nickname. Like that, you know? One of the Asian languages is having like the smiley face letter. I wonder, you know, what's the meaning behind it. Sometimes I'm using it as a smiley. Hopefully it's not, you know, it's not something bad. But yeah, I kinda also feel like hopefully for the next like parts of the season they might maybe introduce the like real open world bosses. That would be cool. That would be hella cool. Like having this boss caged in again, like here, right? It's basically the same thing, only like different surrounding. And you kind of want to have like proper open world like battles. Plus, when you travel around with the bike, you have that boss, and you have to dodge that. Like, you know, plan strategically to ride around it. Maybe it will attack you. That would be hella cool. Game, pretty please. Can we get from the first box? No, we cannot. Actually, I know what it reminds me. Like about the boss, right? Maybe I'm having a little bit flashbacks with the World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade. In Outlands, you had a boss which was walking around the map, and you had to avoid him if you don't have a group. That's quite interesting, I would say. Like it would also, you know, make those like empty spaces feel more alive, so to say. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Wall Crusher will be locked in the walls, but next Colossi could have like some, you know, free roam, so to say. I think they changed the sound, no? I think they actually changed the sound. At least, like, the Haley's ultimate is sounding different. Game? Pretty please. Nope. Let me check the sound settings. I'm having a feeling that something definitely changed. So English, voice always active, nope, mic, nope, speaker, nope. Headphones, I already had that. Place voice, battle voice. Something definitely changed. Maybe let me try the not headphones, but like studio. Let's see. Oh, also the placement of the like the restart thingy changed. That's I also noticed. And yeah, give us the open world boss battles. That would be epic. Individual death count. Yeah, they moved it. That's actually a really cool thing. I wonder if it's the same like during the dungeons when you have that like counter or score. if it will be the case, I can move my webcam, you know, higher, and it will no longer block that. Sheesh. That would actually sounds cooking something nice. Sheesh. Teasing me. Game? Pretty please. Oh, pretty nice. Appreciate that. We need 2 more. So, the loot, like, my chat placement having the loot in the background. However, if I will no longer will be required to have, like, some elements blocking, that would be cool. Okay, so individual death count. So it's exactly in my corner in this. So I can go a little bit higher. So they changed that. I didn't expect them, you know, but hey. I need to check Sigma sector or something if it's the case as well. And that's nice. Dude, I almost don't hear her voice. Yeah, they definitely changed something. So, game, pretty please. 6% chance. Holy moly. I mean, thank you, I guess, but... Dude, I need a catalyst. I need a catalyst. Some people forming, like, not forming, but farming the ultimate VSO. They probably, you know, don't like me. Because I don't need that, and I'm getting so many of her parts. Okay, let me change the sound thingy back. Studio headphones. But it doesn't make any difference, I think. At least, you know, in the headphones. I'm actually quite curious. What is the online currently in the game? Game? Pretty please. Nope. But let me check. SteamDB TFD. 8,000. I mean, the usual. So, like, for those who are not playing, I guess it's not that obvious. There's like Season 3 demo happening, right? But when the Season 3 will release, and let's see how many, you know, people will it bring back. I would expect like at least 30,000, like online players. Would be nice if it will reach 50,000, but we'll see. Though there is a lot of pre-registration, like, you know, like people. Pretty sure some registering a couple times by themselves, but still, even if it will take like half of the perforator got quick point upgrade, that's for sure. Game, pretty please. Even if it will take like half of those players who registered, I think, like, at least they will get a notification through email or something that like the Season 3 is being released. So let's say 100,000 people. So let's see how much people will be playing from that amount. Plus, obviously, not everyone will be playing like at the same time when it will release. So let's take another 50%. So hopefully we will have like at least 50. That's like the target, so to say. If it will be more, I will be happy, of course, but let's be real. Having like 8,000, maybe not calculating into 100,000. Yeah, game, pretty please. Nope. But yeah, that menu is actually overlapping with the loot. With the loot screen. Hopefully they will not move it back though. I like the placement. 2 chats in 2 minutes. After this Colossi battle, maybe let's do a quick break. Bike actually is really nice. Probably because I play Borderlands currently. It feels actually so good. Like literally no difference. Especially in the pre-sequel we had that hover thingy. It's literally the same. so no issues. But people who did not play Borderlands, they probably having a brain fuck. How to, you know, how to steer with the mouse. Game, pretty please. No, whoever farming Ultimate VS is probably don't like me. What is the 6% chance? 6% chance again. God damn. Okay, let's do a quick break. And then I still need to have like 2 blueprints. Gonna get some water. So yeah, see you in a couple. Which one looks different? Dude, bots just disable it for me. No way. Gentlemen, maybe ladies, welcome back. Actually, I forgot to check the mailbox. We had to have, you know, some sort of reward for like that season 3 teaser, right? Anniversary, that's the daily stuff, Axiom demo completion, yep. Most important thing, obviously, crystallization catalyst. Reward mail. I completed the mission of the day. Wait, what? Which one? The website. I didn't check anything today on the website. Okay, this is the daily stuff. For the survey, probably there will be separate mail, right? Action, demo completion. There's supposed to be like participation and completion. Unless I was wrong. Let me check the patch notes. TFD. Where is it? speech recognition. What? Fuck off, no one cares. It's like those hotkeys sometimes are weird. Okay, TFD patch notes. Let's see. Some maintenance free as well, some hot fixes. So, did they actually 3 bike vehicle paints? What? They crossed out the bike. Maybe we will have more vehicles. But yeah, demo completion. So I received this one. Participation, this one, right? Rewards will be distributed sequentially starting from 13th August, right after my birthday. I see. Actually, and this one as well. So it's the responses of the survey. So the completion is instant, but participation is actually like in 3 weeks. Like what? It's a little bit weird, but oh well. So back to the Colossi thingy. And they're actually rewarding those boxes. I already have 5 of them, but I got like all the like mutated cells, and you know, they're actually starting to reward now those boxes. Feels bad, man. What is this? Workbench. Whatever, that's probably the components. Alright, nope. No Sigma yet. Dude. I think they should remove that thing, no? Kinda pointless clicking. Let's go. 200 boxes to go. Obviously will not be, you know, going through them now, but still. Yeah. I have a feeling that the Season 3 update will be like, make it or break it for the game. Like, the game is super fun, but it requires content. That's 100%. If Season 3 will have lots of content, that will be nice. One thing I'm cautious about, though, the farming stuff. Like, they mentioned, you know, they will do like most of the farming in the new zone. So like the dungeons, the Sigma, the Vessel, the Purge will be having no players, because you don't need to go there. Hopefully you know, I got it wrong. But we'll see. The game. Pretty please. Nope. Not this one. Well, so I also have Blair build work in progress. I still need... Oh, and Sigma Sector. The daily Sigma Sector I should be going with the Blair. It still requires like 5-6 arcade levels. I need to finish that as well. Also in demo I noticed we have 30, you know, like 30th mastery rank. After 1 year we will be having a 30, you know, mastery rank. And rewards which were available before the game got released in the beta test, they will finally be acquired. Unless devs are like ultimate trolls. And we will still, you know, not get the level 30. Game, pretty please. Nope, not this one. They actually buffed Piercing Glow and Afterglow. No, Piercing Light and Afterglow sniper rifles. It having higher, like, weak point. What I think the game needs, more AoE weapons. Malevolence is nice, but like something maybe less powerful, because Malevolence is a little bit busted with range, especially on some Descendants, but like some weapons, like Albion's gun, the ricochet stuff, that's a good example, you know, for the weapon to not be like determinant or whatever it's pronounced. Like, so basically, you know, you have to use the skill Descendant for the AoE content most of the time. I kinda, you know, want for the weapons to have like AoE builds as well. Game, pretty please. Nope. I don't need smithereens, excuse me. But yeah, would be nice to have... Actually, Albion gun was also buffed, I think. It receives like 3% flat critical hit chance increase on the debuff. I'm not sure, weak point probably got increased as well. I need to check, the tooltip probably. But Haley build got a little bit better, which I made like a week ago or something. So yeah. Like, I think Albion gun was already quite powerful, and they even made it more powerful. Hey Arthur, yo, how you doing? How's the life? So yeah, like AoE weapon, which already was performing quite nicely, that's actually got buff as well. Game, pretty please. If I will get another 6%, pretty nice. And I need one more. But for my birthday, what about you? I'm chilling. Today we had a Season 3 sneak peek teaser, you know, a little bit demo for the next huge update. Hopefully it will meet the expectations. But demo obviously was not that much of a, you know, having that much of a content, but like a little bit, like sneak peek you got to experience. Not bad, I would say. I left some feedback, we had like some feedback form, so hopefully in 2 weeks when the update will be released, we will be having a blast. But now back to usual grind. Game, pretty please. Nope. When you will play TF2, when I will have a mood for it. I kinda expected summer update, but like the Valve is not, you know, rushing to release it. It's already like end of the July, and why, you know, we're not getting any like maps, cosmetics. That's a little bit weird. Plus, we're still getting winter boxes. What's up with that? Freaking winter boxes? Like more than half a year late, you know? But oh well. Plus, I kinda got a little bit maybe overhyped with the offshore update, but I have a feeling we will not be getting that. It will be mostly community server stuff. So, game, pretty please. We need the middle one. Ah, come on, that's shotgun. That's shotgun. My RNG is not RNGing. Offshore looked really cool. Even official TF2 blog, you know, got a post about it. And the trailer, you know, was released super high quality. And got like lots of people to believe that it will be a community update. Like it was, you know, like how much? Almost 5 years back or something. But yeah, I guess it was a little bit overhyped. But maybe I'm wrong. We will still get that update. We'll see. But I kinda was expecting TF2 summer update, so I was resting from tier 2. But we're not having that. No, I don't know. Maybe we will get the next update is Halloween update. That will be disappointing. Okay. Game, pretty please. The middle one. Nope. Not Lepic. Not Lepic epic phase. But we'll see. It's not end of the summer just yet. We still have 1 month. Maybe we will get an update. If we will get actually it's in September. And then 1 month later it will be Halloween update. That will be silly. Because if they will actually do that, I kinda would rather expect them to skip summer update. Because, you know, collecting the maps, cosmetics from the workshop, I think it requires some work on their part. Because lots of the time, map creators have to fix some stuff after, you know, we'll review that. But oh well. Game. Pretty please. Pretty nice. We're done here. Let's get out of here. So, Sigma sector. I still require Blair to have how much? 5 or 6 levels, arcade tuning levels. That's not the same anymore, sadly? No, it is the same. That's exactly what it is. The TF2 got frozen. Frozen in time? It's actually the same. However, having like new maps or something would be still nice from time to time. But like summer updates, you know, is missing somewhere. I don't know. I just hope they will not cancel that. Okay. No, actually preset. Preset this one. Let's go. This dude, but how much I need arcade tuning? Where is it? Level 35, so I need around 5 levels, right? 5 levels. Today I will probably get 2 levels. I need minute update. If you mean major update, probably we will not get that. The summer update is not major update. The major update is the, you know, which we had before. The new weapons, strange boxes, like the... What is this skin? Hello? I see Unreal Engine is still trolling me. Like some skin bugs. But yeah, major update for me is actually when we have like the new game modes, maps, and weapons, strange weapons. Like those, you know, major update posters they were doing, some secrets, like Easter eggs people had to solve through the updates. When you have that, you know, the news page of the TF2, you had to go through, the, you know, the like elements on the page to look for the secret pages. Like the meet the team videos. That's the major update. Summer update is just like they're adding, you know, like couple maps which were created by players, couple cosmetics which were created by players, and that's it. But obviously it's still nice to get new maps. But for me it's not major stuff.
Requesting strike on staging area.
Requesting strike. Yeah, like I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We have 2 bunnies bunnying around. Probably not a bad thing because of this dude is having, you know, not a ready build, not yet at least. So yeah. Also, I think there was a crash, right? In some point of Sigma sector. They mentioned they fixed that. Hopefully they fixed that. What weapon is she using? It's Albion, but she's quite slow with that. And have a lot of hours TF2. I mean, like, it's not related to update, right? Unless you mean, you know, since you're newer player, it's like major update for you. Just 1.4k. 90% of people having less hours than you. So I wouldn't call it like not a lot. Like I know, you know, some people in my friend list who is playing the game for like 10 years and they will still have like less than 1000. Like I myself playing almost from the beginning, so for me major updates are long past. Like the last major update we had, it was like more than 5 years ago, I think. So yeah, after that we were just getting those seasonal updates like winter, Halloween, and last 2-3 years I started to get summer update, which I hope they will not stop doing, you know, because I have a suspicion in this year that it's got lost somewhere. And the update got lost somewhere. I cannot hook actually onto the dude. And this dude as well. Guys, you got this, right? Okay, I will help. I'll help next time. If I will not get sucked into the black hole. Can I have ammo? I need more bullets. I'm helping. I'm totally helping. Okay, and the next Sigma.
Count actual to HQ. Mission complete.
Meteor match was the last one. The competitive one. A lot of people actually got disappointed with this update. They preferred, you know, the old matchmaking. I mean, understandable, I guess, but at the same time, it's probably overreaction. And that also likely caused for the developers, you know, to care less about like future updates, because like community was just basically shitting on it. No well. No well. How are you? How is life? The life as usual. The life as usual. I wouldn't say, you know, like there is lots of unique stuff happening. Except it's summer, it's stupidly hot, and I don't like, you know, such hot weather. That's not for me. My favorite time of the year probably is either like spring or autumn.
This is HQ.
Well, winter is actually nice. When winter is having like good amount of snow. Most of the time we have dirt instead of snow.
Large-scale locust
So yeah, it's not that exciting. How's your life? All good? Yeah, the build is cooking. The build is cooking, but I still need to, you know, to finish it. The main point is having more duration on the first skill. Because recasting it like each 5 seconds, yeah, it's probably not the best thing. Maybe I could even sacrifice some cooldown. Maybe. New mail has arrived. I think I got the daily reward, right? 1 hour playtime. Okay, are we finished? Last one. But yeah, for TF2, if we will not get update in the next 3 weeks, 3 weeks, like until middle of the August, I think it's GG for the summer update. Because I don't remember, you know, like exact day it's getting released, but like the second half of the August is probably already, you know, time to choose the maps for the Halloween. For them, I mean. They definitely changed something with the sound in this update. Like that's like something different. I cannot tell exactly what. Also, when you know the mobs are set on flame, it's kind of a little bit cooking sound or something. I don't know. Something tells me no, they changed some values, so to say. Maybe equalizer, I don't know. Like different audio presets. It's cooking time. Is it the boss place? Yeah, I wonder how much TP load is here. Probably 100. That's something which I left on the feedback for the Season 3 demo. Not just related to Season 3 obviously, but hopefully they will listen. Hopefully they will actually listen to that. I have a suspicion, like a little suspicion, that the game having popularity issue as well, because optimization is kinda ass. Unreal Engine strikes again. Ooh, careful. Everyone is dying, hello? I'm like under-leveled and, you know, I'm still alive. Ouch. Maybe I should not jinx that. Mana cube. Which level I'm? 32. When I will be level 40, I guess I will have enough mana to cast that non-stop. Though, I will be honest, like, even with Haley that sound change feels weird, but with the Blair it actually feels better. I feel those little pops, you know, when the flame is crackling. Like previously it was not the case. Good job, guys. Okay, so level 30. I actually got 3 levels of the arcade tuning. That's cool, that's cool. So one more daily bonus and I will have full. That's probably when I will start, you know, deciding like how to balance between duration and the cooldown. Because I have a feeling I can remove one cooldown thingy. Place it with duration. Though it will be ideal probably to get 2 of them. Problem. Mailbox. So much stuff. Okay, I guess we have to clean up. What is this? Paint. Actually, that paint might be good. Might be good. Nice boxes. I haven't spent my first anniversary tokens. How much I need for the 5,000 reward? So, complete filtration, that will be done. Daily mission. So today it will be 83 divided by 4, 17. So it's like 5 days. 5 days and I will have the 5,500 and then I will be spending everything at the same time. I have like more than 10,000. More than 10,000 and I haven't bought anything here. Not yet. So it will be around 15,000, right? Probably the most obvious thing to do is, you know, buy currency. Like, of course, I don't need, like, materials, I probably have everything. Maybe catalysts. I don't need energy activators, I probably don't need doggo food. Maybe, like, I will buy filters, but whatever. This one is cheap. Though, this one might be a good idea. Maybe one, not all of them, but maybe one, I don't know. Unless, if I will go on somewhere on the vacation, maybe. We'll see. So, how much you need in total? 5,000. 5,000 for the gold. How much in total you can get? 50 million. Not bad, not bad. I was expecting 5 million, but 50 million? I'm not wrong, right? So 1 0, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, yep. 50 million gold. That's a lot of money. Boosters. What's 1 hour boosters? 40, 40, 40. That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Because I usually prefer, you know, to use the boosters for 1 hour, not the ones which like have days on it. Though one of the boosters which I have like 50%. At some point, you know, I might need to focus leveling stuff. 60 those things. Yeah, I have a feeling it will be not an issue to spend everything. Kuiper, I don't really need Kuiper. Gold. So I will be having like 10,000 left and probably I can buy literally everything in here. But we'll see. Maybe some like website event will give me more if I will require. But I'm waiting for the like good timing, you know, to try to get art book. I already spent 100 tokens when was, you know, we had art book available. But oh well, because that art book will go nicely with my collector's edition Blizzard games. So we'll see. I'm too lazy to. I'm too lazy. Speaking of lazy, let's go. Lazy time. So I need infiltration. Actually, I need invasion as well. Yeah. Should I go killing? Nah, let's go with infiltration once, and then I will go with the kill until complete invasions. Oh, Magister's Lab. Dude, whoever is farming the Descendants or the weapon XP, this is the perfect day to do that. The Magister's Lab is like super fast for the like that bonus XP. 200 bonus XP for the Descendant and 200,000 for the weapon. That's actually really nice. Okay, let's go. Let's complete it once for the daily. And then I will go with invasions with the killing. Tequilan. Maybe I should call him Tequilan. Like preset. Like usually I put some goofy stuff on the presets. Let's go. The skin bug I see happens. Actually, I haven't checked the shop. The shop and the core cost. Core cost and the shop. It's a super lazy Descendant. Your grades? For what? What did I do? I didn't do anything great. I'm just a gamer. If I would, you know, invent something for all the humanity, that would be great. You're a good man? I mean, if I'm not doing something bad, probably I'm not that good, but I don't know. I don't know. Are you a good man? I'm neutral, I would say, you know? Like, for me, if you don't do anything bad, that probably doesn't mean you're that good. I don't know. But yeah, for the record, if any, you know, FBI is watching, I didn't do anything bad. But thank you for the compliment. Maybe, you know, it's my nature to not accept those, like, the compliments. But who knows, who knows. Okay, fast boss kill. And we will go to invasions. Have you ever played First Descendant, Artem? Oops. I got stuck into something on the ground. Okay, this one. Phase 2. I have a feeling this character will be one of those, you know, meta characters in the new zone as well. In the new update. I kinda left a feedback for them. It feels a little bit underwhelming for other Descendants. Like lots of characters do not have those like AoE abilities, which will kill the mobs on the huge range. But oh well. So the infiltration is complete. It's not infiltration, is it? I was confused. Infiltration, intercept. Intercept is the bossing and infiltration is the dungeon. It kinda sounds a little bit, you know, the same, but yeah, well. So, invasion. Invasion time. I still haven't decided on the player. I kinda want to finish his build, but at the same time, it's like requires quite a bunch of testing to have a good combo, good rotation. So this one is completed. I can go with killing. I can go with this dude to complete invasions. I noticed I also haven't played the meta characters so in a while. I haven't played Serena, I haven't played Ines, Freyna. So, you know, a little bit laziness intoxication. Let's start with this one. Kalaga Oshuari. I probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but it is what it is. Fire skill power, minus 87%. Dude. I wonder if there's like a substantial penalty, you know? For that. Because I never paid attention for those drawbacks. Like they change daily, like those penalties are changing daily, but I never paid attention to them. And I never noticed, you know, that I'm struggling with the content. But maybe I just got lucky. Depends on the character which I'm choosing. That was perfect landing. So orange, this one and this one. Easy. And they actually want to nerf that in the new season. Yeah, I don't know why. Dude, get out. He actually rolls back those points. Descendant, you're disconnecting. Something very scientific stuff. Our descendants are simple dudes. See the button, press the button. Okay, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Guys, don't interrupt me. After playing Borderlands, I kinda want to have a build for this game, which you have like chill shooting, so to say, you know? Like most of the stuff, most of the content in this game, you have to complete it with the skill descendants. But I'm kinda missing a little bit, you know, that's gunplay stuff. Okay, done. I wanted to melee him. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Actually, I didn't notice. The score UI element in the HUD. Was it blocking by my webcam? I think it was, right? They moved it to different position. Let me check. I still haven't checked the new update stuff, which is the shop, the core costs, and there's some like weapon updates. The one actual of the weapons which got updated, this thing, it has like much more damage now. It was already not bad, but you know, they actually buffed that. Oh, nice. Okay, white, blue, and pink. Simple. Please don't hit me, you know, while I'm doing objective. What? Was it actually 2 million? What the fuck? Dude, no way they buffed it so much. Like I just did a headshot for like 2 million and additional 1 million damage with 1 bullet. Like what? What was that about? Hello, skill issue? Skill issue? Excuse me? Skill issue? Skill issue? Okay. Dude, I completed everything so flawlessly and it's actually... Okay, orange... Where is orange? This one. Okay, so I think I got that. They broke that. They actually broke that. So this one, and one is skipped, right? This one is problem. Because I got a little bit too focused on the mobs. Yep, good one. And I actually didn't look out for the third one. Descend. And the pink one. The pink one. Let me actually check. Dude, the damage on this thing is crazy now. Seasonal XP, blah blah blah, dungeons are unavailable until reset. That's daily reset. The tooltip is a little bit confusing. Probably new players, you know, will find it a little bit misleading. Yeah. Also, 𝑮𝒊𝒕𝒚 Cavalry got updated. I wanted to make the build for Albion on Blair. Blair has critical hit increase without, you know, movement speed slow like Haley is having. So yeah, that actually could be a good descendant for it. What is this? Prison Break? The Batman Prison Break. When defeating an enemy, defense 85% reduction. I mean, no one really cares about defense, but like 30 seconds duration. That's too much, no? Like, so many mobs in there. Actually, you don't really need to kill anyone. Just to complete the objective and that's it. Come on, open up. Phase separation.
It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is
Okay, I need actually to deliver those things. One thing they could improve is quality of life. To have those things, you know, to not have 10 like capacity. So you collect 20 of them, you deliver them at once, and that's it. But they want like to nerf some easy stuff, but some quality of life would be enough, in my opinion. Give me those. Give me those. Look what, notice each mob having 2 of those. Those are the brains. So each one of those dudes is having like 2 brains. Let's go. Boss time? Yep. Boss time.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation area as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening.
Wait a second, I delivered that automatically, right? Okay, good. Easy. And we need to do it one more time. Actually, have I completed the daily stuff? I think I did. Hello, sir. Yo, Buck. How's it going? How's the life? One more invasion? 5 million gold is done. And then I'll probably will jump on Blair. Maybe we'll make one break. Nah, break probably will be later. Twitch has in 18 minutes, so we still have some time. But yeah, I still need to decide on the Blair. Probably I could level him up. The arcade tuning, I mean. Going good. Nice, nice. What about you? Chilling. A little bit hot. But I'm not sure if it's caused, you know, more from the weather or CPU load the game is producing. But it's not terrible. Not terrible. Like during the week we had some hotter days, so not too bad. Are you TFD player as well, or TF2 player? Because for me it's mostly, you know, the YouTube recommends like either Team Fortress 2 or the First Descendant players. It's like 50-50. Let's go, let's go. More brains, please, into our collection. Today I'm not like even seeing them. I'm just charging through the most, you know, the most spawn points. Good. The boss time, right? Yep. Let's see how fast. Actually, those respawns are a little bit delayed.
If you overload the computing
You cannot collect like 10 of those brains
to attack
without them, you know, to respawn. Oops, mini stutter. Hopefully they will actually, you know, read the feedback about the CPU load. I think they like having that garbage collector in like in the engine, which, you know, which causing that. Like obviously some texture caching could be the case, but you know, I'm not a developer on this game, so I don't know about it. But it feels like the CPU load is causing by too much, you know, stuff is being loaded into the memory, and then mini stutters are causing by releasing all that stuff. So that's my suspicion. Obviously, it's not 100% like truth, but that's something I think what happens. Where I'm going into a wall. So daily is done. Daily's done, lots of money acquired, but actually wait a second. 49 out of 60. So I didn't play 1 hour, despite I already play almost 2 hours. Though I spent like almost 1 hour, I guess, on the demo, right? On the season 3 demo. So Blair. I need to finish that build, you know, it's looking exciting, but at the same time I'm not yet like having the final form, so to say. Where is it? The first skill. So cooldown, well, it's not 9.5 seconds because we have multi-talented, but duration. I need to improve duration. Like it having 7-second duration is low. I think. Arcade tuning. Let me check. Duration, but it requires some sort of base duration, right? So if I'll change, oh, like what can I remove? Duration. Yeah, it feels hot. When you're actually in the city, like CPU load goes so high that it actually becomes hot. Skill duration 40%, 36.5. This one is reducing skill power modifier. I don't really want to use that. And I don't have capacity as well. Amplification control. Skill expansion. Okay, I could remove like range for now, who cares. Duration. 10 seconds. And the cooldown. And the cooldown is 9.5. I think that's something which I will do. 3 seconds duration is actually real nice. But if I will remove this thing... If I will remove this thing, it will be... It will also be now. Wait, what? Why? MP conversion, duration 36%. Obviously arcade tuning is not worth it to have like 0.2 second duration. Okay, skill duration, but I will not have capacity. I will not have capacity for that, I guess. Maximize duration. 12.4. 12.4 arcade tuning. Escape button should bring it back to the screen, I think. 12.8. But I'm losing the skill power modifier, which I don't really want to lose, so I think there is another thing, right? 20%. Okay, how about this one? 11.3. And if we will remove that, so it gives a 1.5 second duration. Damn. That's probably something what I will consider, but like I need to decide if I want to sacrifice some damage. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. What about this thing? Duration 5.6, 11 cooldown. This one will not be that much that much convenient. Where is the maximized duration? 7.3. And that with arcade tuning, right? Actually, I have a cooldown now, right? Skill critical hit damage. Let me do that. We have 5% cooldown reduction with arcade tuning as well. So 9.7, 7.3. T. 8 seconds, 13 seconds. I don't really care about cooldown on this thing. Care about the cooldown. What would be cool, what would be super cool to have this one, this skill is actually infinite duration. I mean, obviously it's not infinite, but like you could refresh it like each time the cooldown, you know, pops up with the duration. That would be cool. That would be super cool. But you know, duration, and this duration as well is actually not enough. But what I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose the skill power modifier on this thing, because it's already low. What if I will go with reactor?
Would you like to access
No,
the
I don't want to access the laboratory. What is Firebrand said? Skill duration. Yo, that's actually having duration as well. Plus 6%. Max shield. Modifier, MP recovery. Let me test that. So let's say, you know, I have more duration. 6% range. Well, whatever, I guess. How much range? Like, I will not have 2 nodes of that, right? But 7.6 seconds. Wait a second. And if I will remove that, 0.3 seconds. That's not worth it. That's actually not worth it. But let's place reactor as well. So, this one, duration, reactor. Do I have reactor with the duration? Let me check the storage box. Yeah, this one. I don't really need like no perfect reactor, but something to test with. What is it? Duration. No. Implant option enhancement. That's what I need. Duration. Okay. So it's like probably like 10% or something, right? And it's plus. It's not multiplicative. That's actually nice. 8 seconds. But because of the cooldown on the reactor, it also gives a reduced cooldown. 1.7 seconds. That's probably not worth it. Probably. Actually, you know what? Duration is whatever, but I could go with the critical hit damage and the cooldown. Where is that reactor? Duration. Is it this one? I think I had a different one. Yeah, this one. Okay, so 8-second duration, cooldown 7.5 seconds. But if I will remove durations from this thing, okay, let me actually do it like that, so it will not confuse the stats screen. Okay, cooldown here. What is the cooldown? Do I have perfect cooldown? I think I have. Let me check the storage. I want to remove all the duration and see if it will be enough. Electric. Critical hit, cooldown. This one is perfect, I think. Obviously now it doesn't matter like which element, I'm just doing for the stat test. Okay, duration. Wait, what? Not this one. This one. Okay, duration removed. Duration removed. Duration removed. Descendant module. 7.1 second duration and cooldown 7.5 second. What about this one? 12.4 second and cooldown 6.3. And if I will replace duration with the other one, I have a feeling I don't need duration at all. 6.3 seconds. It's like 1 second cooldown, so to say, right? 1 second cooldown. And this one is having 11 second duration. I think that could be actually the build. But I need to have the range back. I need actually to have the range back. Multi-talented skill duration to not reduce, but arcade tuning still could, you know, having the skill duration. What was the firebrand said was having as a bonus? As a bonus. Movement speed decrease. That sucks. Fire skill attack enemy, inflict burning related effects, hit enemies resistance minus 30%. I have a feeling the Slayer set might be better now. For the mobbing at least. For the bossing, Firebrand might be good, but like for the usual stuff, skill cost 15%. It's not that bad, I think. Duration with the critical hit damage and what I'm sacrificing. Singular. No, dimension damage, right? It's like 80%, which is not that much. But having like the less cooldown is more important, I think. So, duration. 6.5 seconds, cooldown 7.5 seconds. This one is 11.3 second duration. And if I will equip this back... Oops. What did I change? This one. So, plus 6%. 6.7, 11.8. This one is really good. This one is really good. But what I need to sacrifice to get back my range? Because range is kind of important as well. Twitch adds in 4 minutes. Twitch adds is in 4 minutes. Nah, I'll probably go with the Slayer set. I have a feeling that like the resistance is whatever, but let me check arcade tuning as well. The Almondine, and what Almondine gives us. Socket. Fire element adaptations resistance, fire skill power, or overall skill power. But it's like 9.5, this one is giving like almost 20%. Skill critical hit damage. While remaining shield is above certain percentage of max shield, increasing the skill critical hit damage. Ooh, 42.8%. Skill critical hit, 15 seconds, but it's having cooldown. 15 seconds out of 30 seconds. No. This one is full time, right? If you have like the shield amount higher than 50%, you get like so much critical hit damage. What is my critical hit damage by default? 3.6. Critical hit rate 48%, but I think I will be getting more, you know, from my skills. Which one was giving this one? Skill rate increase per stack 5%, 25%. 25% on top of that, plus the modules will be increasing it like further. I think it was like, well, let me see. I think it was 100%, right?
Would you like to use
Maybe I could remove the inside. Nah, it will be it will be not nice. What is this loading screen? Hello? Laboratory? What is this place? That's a new loading screen, no? Maybe they're teasing me with some like next location and stuff. So, let me see. I made a mistake. I need 5 zones, right? Okay, and then I consume that. 100% critical hit rate. Skill inside, front lines. No, I don't want to sacrifice that. Cooldowns has to remain. Set concentration, duration. Damn. I need range. I actually need range. Damn it. 5.6. And this one, 10 seconds. I have to decide. Which module I will sacrifice for the increased duration. Because I need range. Where is my range thingy? Expansion? Nope. Damn it, I need sockets as well. Yeah, I actually need sockets. So how much I need? 73 is 12, right? Nah. Just for the testing, I could remove... What could I remove? Critical hit damage. Duration. Range. Damage. Whatever, let's remove this one. Expansion. 92%. So how much it gives? 6.8 meters. And what was the max amount which I had? 10.5 probably, right? Because those tooltips are bugged. In my observation. It will not change much. 6.9. Wait a second, I think I also can have the range here, right? But it's not much. It's like 30%. 8.1. Range. Damn it, I messed up. What did I actually just replace? Lol. What was in this slot? I think it was duration, right? Skill extension. Range expansion. 8 meters. I probably would still want more. Maximize range amplification control. Damn. Okay, Twitch ads starting. So, let's make a quick break. And let me check. Yep, Twitch ads. Let me see. I want to see, like, I probably cannot have delays anymore. But yeah, see you in a couple minutes. Like, grab some water and stuff. Be right back. This bot just disabled it for me. No way.
Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hard. Oh my god.
Is that bullshit?
I think not. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hard.
Hey, yo, who made it? Oh shit, man.
Oh my god. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hard. Oh my god.
Is that bullshit?
I think not. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hard.
Hey yo, who made it?
I think God. Oh my. When I see you dancing, I'm like, hola, 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 hola. With your move fancy, make me wanna hola, 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 hola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah.
Gentlemen, maybe just ladies, welcome back. Still, that's a huge debate in my head. Should I sacrifice a little bit of range, or should I sacrifice a little bit duration? That's actually something, you know, something quite problematic to decide. So let me see. Range. Range is how much? 8 meters. Duration is 11 seconds. If I will remove this one, duration will be 10 seconds. This one will be even less, 5 seconds. Damn it. 7.5. Cooldown we cannot increase, probably. Wait a second. Yeah, cooldown. Like, with multi-talented, I could increase cooldown, but I don't really need to. Like, for the smooth gameplay, I think we need more duration, in my opinion. Because recasting those skills, like, each time is not that great. Let me actually test it, how it feels like. MP Accelerant. Range, who cares? For now, concentration. So that's how it looked like. There was a multi-talented here, which I removed. So I removed range as well. So let's see. So how it plays, let me get some mods. Testing dummies. Level 100 as a default. Let's have 9 of them, I guess. Actually, no, let's have 1. I want to see the damage. So, why it actually cancelled? Range should be increased at least once, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 57, 83. It would be nice to get that damage increased to, let's say, 100,000. So for the trash mobs, you just run around and they will die. So probably burn damage deals more, right? Probably. It's like 61 and 86. 73, 87. There's some different debuffs, right? Which giving me bonus damage or something. Let me test. Not test, but read. This one, skill power, 195, 164. So the burn damage deals much more. Well, not much more, but like more damage for sure. And duration, more duration sacrificing like skill power for this skill is like huge damage decrease. So yeah, like duration will be increased only with those 2 modules. I will not go with the reactor because crit damage is quite powerful considering we have 100% critical hit rate. So duration here could be maybe also removed. It's like super low amount. So let me check. 6.5 seconds. Let's see. Let me save. 6.3 seconds. Yeah, it's like whatever. Like I think those like arcade points like could be improved. 6.5, 11.3. So it's like 0.2 and 0.3. No, it's probably not worth it, right? 6.3, 11.0. Yeah, 0.3 seconds and 0.2 seconds. I probably could save those 3 points to somewhere else. This one. Velocity, range, skill cost, whatever. What I could do, I could go like that. Save some points. Skill power, yes. Critical hit rate. Actually. Probably I don't even need crit rate. Let me check. Let me check how much without skill insight I will be having. I will be having crit rate 25. Let's get 5 stacks. 57. 57. Arcade tuning. What is it? Critical hit rate. Okay, still have those 5 stacks. 71. No way it actually gives you 20% for real. Obviously it says here 20%, but it's like the base crit chance. Okay, the base crit chance is like around 50%, so with the debuff, so I guess it makes sense. So how much I was having? 70 something, right? And the question is, maybe I could, you know, remove the skill insight. But for the debuff, it probably will be not that good. Because it's in my interest, you know, to have mobs have like as much damage as possible if I want to run around and will not cast everything else. 72%. It's cooking time. Do I have Slayer set? Yes. I need to wait for the combat to end. I want to see how much damage I will be dealing with the Slayer set. Come on. Out of combat. So, is this? Nope. Slayer set. MP recovery, good. What I don't have though. What I actually don't have, I don't have proper fire reactor. Let me see. Dimension. Do I need dimension reactor? Yep. Ultimate, don't really care, but it's also dimension. So I need dimension reactor. I need dimension and the triangular one. Critical hit damage and the cooldown. I need to farm it. I actually need to farm it, I guess. Critical hit rate, critical hit damage. Can go with this one for now, I guess. Assault rifle. Do I have any assault rifles? Well, obviously I do, because I have each and every ultimate weapon. Okay, let's check. Let's check. Obviously it's not upgraded, but let's see how much damage, you know, we'll be dealing with the Slayer set as well. Dude. It's more than Bunny. I think it's more than Bunny. Non-crit Bunny at least. So if you will be running around the mobs, you will be dealing around 300,000-400,000 damage. Obviously some mobs having like increased fire resistance, but yeah, I think I need to get crit rate towards the 100%. Damn. Critical hit damage, dimension. Give me that. Shotgun. Like 8%. Skill boost ratio, whatever, but like the main thing which I need to see, you know, the crit chance. 72%. 72%. I kind of want to, but at the same time, is it worth it? The debuff is like how much? 5 seconds, right? And then most of the time you will be dealing crit anyway. And I think increased range might be better. Skill accelerant extension. Let me check the range. Expansion, maximized range. So yeah, 10.5 meters is the max. And if I will place this one, it's also 10.5 meters because of the arcade tuning, right? Let me remove that. Insufficient points, you're insufficient. Okay. 9 meters, but seasonal bonus. We have seasonal bonus as well. I don't remember actually for which point it actually gives you. Yeah, increased range is actually really good. Must have. 15. 9 meters. Is it already giving me that? What is it? Giving damage, skill range. 15 stacks. I already have it. So arcade tuning is also must have, I guess. 9 meters. Okay. $10.5, and without that, 8.4. I kind of want to have max range, to be honest. Like for the huge areas like Sigma Sector, kind of need to have it in my opinion. Probably. Alright, let me write something down to test afterwards. 40% crit damage versus 20% spell power for mutated cell. That's something which requires some math. I will not be doing it live, but you know, at some point I will test it. Effect range 22%, skill cost. Well, skill cost doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, and range is not enough. So double range and duration without losing skill power modifier. 5.5 seconds. The cooldown will be on reactor, so it will be lower. I mean, the cooldown will be lower, but duration, I want to have this one as well. Still. Haven't really decided what to sacrifice. The skill inside. Maybe that's the play. 72% crit rate is actually not bad. How much is the skill range? No, not range. Actually, yeah, skill range is 52. 8.5. Stacks are still in there, yep. 8.5. 2 meters is a lot to lose, in my opinion. The third skill. The third skill is still having that. The dual wielding flames. Range increase 9 meters. Caster effect range 50% each. What does it mean? For each stage? 7 meters. Range level increase. So each 50% range you have, you get the level 1 range, level 2 range, level 3 range, right? So for the third one, you need to have like 100%, I guess. Skill effect range, 92%. I guess I'm not having that. No, I actually didn't know about this button. I was usually picking up those modules. But yeah, you can check the sockets, which you have on those buttons. That's cool. But I think the range is actually also, you know, not showing from this place. So yeah, I guess I'm having like 100% because of the 8.4 meters. But like 2 meters. Let me check. I mean, it's already not that bad, right? But could be more. It could be actually more. What thing sometimes happens, like with the tooltips, the tooltip is bugged. So let me check. So the range is like almost at the cross, right? Almost at the cross middle. So let me find this one range. Amplification control. If it will be not too much, then it will be easy. I think it does nothing. I think it actually does nothing. Interesting. Some free real estate flyers in here. Okay, so how can I test it? Easily. So I will not reach the mob, right? Let it end. Okay. And then I should be doing it vice versa, I guess. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that, but it's like... I don't know, maybe it's not that important. Okay. I'm catching that, and I'm releasing it. I don't want any, you know, flyers in here. Be right back. Hopefully it didn't escape on the way there to the window. So what I was about to do. Different testing tactic, right? Range. Amplification control. I need to find, you know, the place when it will actually start dealing damage. Really, it's still not dealing. You need to move 7 meters, but vertical range is not counting as with bunny, I see. Damn it. Okay. So 7 meters. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it's not doing that. Damn it. It will be tricky to test. It will be tricky to test. Actually, I know. Probably it counts, you know, as well when you're moving without that zone, without that buff, right? Can this thing disappear? Okay, so I'll need to stand a little bit closer, right? Like that. Nope. still too far. But yeah, having so much range is actually looking, at least looking good. So let's say in the middle, right? Okay. So now, when it will expire, I will remove the range. But I still need to move around. So it will, you know, will be cast instantly. Okay, well, while it's expiring, yeah, of course I can change that. Need to wait a little bit. Come on. Remove. So, somewhere in the middle as well. Probably I can sacrifice those 2 meters, because I think they're not doing much, no? Let's do this test one more. Range. Amplification control. Ah, come on, combat. Okay, save. So I can see the end of the cross. Still. You can see the blank thingy, so let's see how much of a difference it will make. Now you can see the blank space. What I think it does, it's actually 1 meter. Because it has to, you know, like to have the full range radius. So basically, you know, radius divided by 2, and yeah, you will get like -1 meter. So yeah, I think that's not a big deal. 1 meter radius. So I probably have the final module setup, if I will now remember. So, this thing as well. Holy crap! I think I'm reaching 100%, right? Caster effect range 50% each. Let me see. 9 meters and 6 meter, like the degree. 9 meters. So if I'm not wrong, that freaking cross is actually 10 meter range. So like it's 5 and then 10. So I will not reach this mob probably. Yeah. And now I'm reaching it. Yep, 9 meters, I guess. So I'm reaching the full range. So yeah, I guess that's decided then. Insight is back. Extension and the range amplification control. But I need the socket, and I'm level 35, so I cannot apply the socket yet. So here goes duration, right? Front lines. No emergency measures, because critical hit rate doesn't matter to me. I can remove that. Go with the critical hit damage. Then obviously we need to go here. But will I have enough points though? I have a feeling I might not be having enough points. So unique RK. I will not be having enough points. That's a bummer. Skill power. Skill power kinda important. Critical hit damage is also important. Having two yellows is, yeah. Range increase, colossi, cost whatever. So I'll be having like 2 more points, and then I need another 2. So critical hit damage goes, or the skill power goes. I think skill power is more important. How much it is? 32% critical hit damage. Okay, let me write that down. 600 SP versus, how much was it? 32% crit damage. I need to check how much in total I will have. Then 5 reactor crit damage cooldown. And for the socket I will probably also need to check. The 20%, almost 20% skill power versus 42%, almost 43% critical hit damage. Since I have like 100% critical hit ratio. But yeah, having like shield. You know what? We can actually test that. I will go to Sigma Sector solo now. And I will check how much of a shield I can retain. If I will not be able to keep all that like 50%, there's probably no point even consider that. Okay. Sigma Desert. Let's go private. Let's see how often I will be able, to not get hit. Something tells me it's, well, in Sigma Sector it's not that hard, but in infiltration operations it might be. Do I have a good reactor? Which module I'm missing? I think I'm missing duration, right? 8.1 seconds, 7 seconds. Yeah, I'm missing duration.
Confirm arrival at the operation.
Yeah, well.
Proceed with caution.
So how it feels? 7 seconds. Yeah, there is no way I will be keeping 50% shield. I need a weapon which also, I need a weapon mount which also have like sprint cores. Damage is fine. Range could be like improved a little bit, but as we've seen, maybe it doesn't matter that much. Like for the Sigma Sector you need as much range as possible, obviously, but still. So yeah, the mutated cell goes for sure with the 20%. So what else do I need? I need to level up. I need actually to level up. Get one more catalyst. Then change the weapon for the movement speed. 60% like movement speed increase would be nice. Secret Garden. Actually, I can change weapons, right? I can change the weapons. Yeah, that's the movement speed I'm talking about. But yeah, for now I need to change those weapons to get like the skill power. Wait a second. Did I see non-crit? I'm supposed to be having like all weapons, well, not weapons, but like all dots crit as well.
Wide range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation.
Purification operation.
Fire the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Yeah, but the weapon cores, it will feel much more nicer. And I don't need to be worrying about multi-talented now, because if you cast the second skill for the movement speed you can mess up, and multi-talent will give you actually some different bonus than cooldown. So yeah, then you will be having like double cooldown. So yeah. Nice. Probably decided. Arcade tuning could be probably tweaked a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Out of my way, boys. After I will get the level 40, I will go farm reactor. I really want to have, you know, that movement speed and cooldown with the duration, of course. I wonder if I will get level 40 here. Probably not. I also have to make a build for Borderlands. Some fun stuff in there, but that will be tomorrow. I tried to make a, like, finish the build of the Blair, I mean the video about the build. But yeah, not sure if I will have enough time tomorrow. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I will be super productive on the weekend. Who knows? Yeah, the boss damage is enough. You don't even need to cast the third skill most of the time. So I should not be concerned about duration that much. Yeah, she's just getting deleted. Even without the perfect reactor. Very nice, what else can I say?
Mission complete. Transport inbound.
Transport inbound. I also don't have the full upgraded reactor. Fully upgraded, I mean. Yeah, like arcade tuning duration feels underwhelming. Like those 80% or whatever it's having, it's like... whatever, it's like... 0.2, 0.3 seconds. I wish it would be more. I would be quite happy.
Please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Lemon 360. Actually, if I will switch weapon now. Yeah, the one little quality of life which could be improved if you would not have collision with the mobs, right? That's for sure. But yeah, I'm not having the like the skill power from the reactor now because I switched weapons. Ah, why I cancelled hook? Yeah, movement speed is nice when you will get that.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby arcade receptor.
Hopefully it will delete. Good. I was a little bit concerned that, you know, the damage will not be enough. Yeah, I jinxed it. Perfect jinx. Yeah, and that movement speed is without on hit and on kill bonuses. I think I have wrong inversion as well. I'm supposed to have like additional movement speed. Yeah, well. Inversion. Will inversion help me with range? It already kinda does, but... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Burn, baby, burn. Deleted. Okay, let me get my duration.
Pound actual to HQ.
Extension 36.
Transport support.
HP don't need that. 20, yeah, 1 is probably enough. Oops. No, 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 no. We are not using that. No, 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 no. So, the fourth one. The fourth one, Snowflake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snowflake. Hopefully I will not mess up. Skill extension. So, 9.6. 10 seconds almost. I'm still considering in my head, you know, maybe 72% crit rate. But then, yeah, will not... let me actually check duration. How much it was the difference? 2 seconds. 2.5 seconds. Actually, maybe, how much it was? 9.6 it was, right? So almost 3-second duration. Damn it. Okay, so as my excuse, no, this one. As my excuse, I'm not casting the third skill unless I'm on the boss, right? So whatever. Bosses are getting deleted anyway, plus I will have like lower cooldown. It will be like 2-second downtime at most. And this, I can recast that, no issue. No issue with it. Now, I need the reactor. Critical hit damage. And the cooldown. That's for quality of life, I guess. Actually, do I really need a cooldown? Maybe I should still go like duration. Like this one doesn't matter. This one probably doesn't matter as well. Why would I need cooldown? How much was duration increase from the reactor? What is it? $9.6, 10.3. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Three and 2. I still have to pick up something to sacrifice in here. 6, 7. I still need to have 2 RK. 2 RK levels. So, how much in total? 10.6. That's 1 second increase. It's 1 second increase. No. Critical hit damage, dimension. Okay, so reactor and arcade tuning is only having 1 second. Now I'm questioning, do I really need a cooldown? I probably don't. The cooldown is lower than duration in this one. This one doesn't really matter unless I will be like fighting, I know, Colossi, which I probably will not be fighting. Actually, you know, well, let's test. Let's test. Something tells me it will be not. Oops, the game got minimized. Something tells me it will not be that great. Plus I'm level 1 at the moment. Shotgun. Okay, so let's go. For farming Colossi. Which one I need? Strong fire resistance. Let's go. Why not? Just for the science, you know? It's not a bossing build, but just for the science. I'm quite, you know. But I don't have 20% skill power though. Like from the mutated cell. Level 1 versus 102. Fight. Not bad, not bad. Well, I don't have mana. A little bit late. A little bit late. I don't have a weapon. That mana regen though. That mana regen. Like, if I had mana there, I would delete him. So, you wanna pop out from your trap? I could shoot his thing on the top, but he probably will go faster. Go faster out of that. I forgot to change weapon, lol. I'm dealing much less damage than I'm supposed to. But still. Like after full build, I think it will be not an issue. Strong fire resistant, who cares? Game, pretty please. Nah, Lepic, not you. Not you. Alright. I think it could be a nice checkpoint. Surely I will need to decide if I'll have that reactor and a mutated cell. Mutated cell probably I'll go with the skill power because like keeping the shields above 50%. Not on the shield build, yeah, it's probably not worth it. Let me see, it's like 50 whatever. It's almost 5x critical hit damage. Dimension skill power boost ratio. Probably I could still decide about components. But I have a feeling like enemy fire resistance minus 30%. It's probably not worth it. Like 26 skill power increase. Plus, like lots of mobs will not be having a big fire resistance. I think it's only one region. Not region, but legion, right? Let me put delay on this thing. But yeah, I have a feeling resistance is not really needed. Anyway, I think it will be a nice checkpoint. I have lots of stuff ready for the video probably. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. As always, have a nice rest of the day. And as always, see you next time. Peace.